turn the team score and lead 12-3. We reach our next bout in the 157 class between Presbyterian's Joshua Roe against Air Force's Josh Palacio. Matchup between sophomore and freshman. Palacio, the freshman out of North Bergen, New Jersey. Scores the early takedown and gets to work on accumulating that riding time on Roe. Roe won by a courtesy of a forfeit last time out against St. Andrews, and now doing all he can to keep his shoulders off the mat. A solid job of that. Flips to the other side now. Another takedown scored. Now up to 7-0 in favor of Palacio. Palacio 4-3 record individually on the season coming into today. Did not compete in the losses for the team against South Dakota and North Dakota states. Roe nearly picked up and tossed. And we'll have a whistle and a stoppage as both wrestlers reach the edge of the mat. As you take a look at that lift by Palacio, nearly lifted Roe. Both stumbled to the edge of the mat there. Have a stoppage with 1:34 to go in this first round. And Josh Palacio with the 7-0 lead for Air Force. Trying to reestablish control of the matchup overall between the teams after Eli Holiday got Presbyterian team on the board with that decision victory a couple of moments ago. Palacio trying to respond back. And a stoppage here of a potential bloody nose, it looks like, for the PC sophomore. It's like he's all good to go. He'll start off on the bottom half against Palacio here in round. We're here to go on in this first round. Quick stoppage there. Referee didn't like that. Restart. And Palacio able to toss Roe around. Does a good job to spin. Once again, keep his shoulders away from the mat. Now escapes. Scores the point there as he got out of that hold from Palacio. Now 7-1 in favor of the Air Force freshman. Again, Joshua Roe for PC, victorious last week against St. Andrews by way of forfeit. And it was a dominating win for Presbyterian last week. 45-9 score. The largest win for the PC team in over a year, helped along by 4 forfeits. One of them, of course, as we mentioned, earned by Josh Roe. Josh Roe benefited from, rather, in some trouble here. I'll have referee's whistle bring that sequence to a close as you get another look at the latest takedown scored by Josh Palacio. Right along the edge of the mat there. Palacio now up 10-1 on the score here in this bout. Roe now trying to escape and reverse around. Gets forced back to the mat. As that hold Palacio does around Roe. That right arm round the face of Joshua Roe, sophomore out of Arab, Alabama. Brother of Caleb Roe, that we'll get to see a little later on here in this duel at the 174. A reset here to start the second round. And Palacio up 10-1 on the score. Roe starts off on top. Really close to the bottom there in that top half position. Was right on his knees the whole time as well. So strategy there against Palacio. Ladder escapes. It's 11-1. Quick move there. Unsuccessful for Roe. Palacio push Roe down. No points scored. And on this latest sequence, 1:15 to go in this second round. Both wrestlers get back up to a vertical base. Palacio has quite the advantage in riding time as well. 1:40 and now counting, as he forces Roe down once more to the mat. Trying to flip Roe around. Josh Roe keeping that left shoulder tucked in, trying to take away any potential leverage for Palacio. Palacio now up 14-1, 15 seconds to go in this second round. And Palacio has had the advantage for most of this bout. Close in on the end of the second round, and there we have it. Reset for the start of the third. Palacio with the huge 14-1 advantage. A lot of work for Joshua Roe to do here to work back into this matchup. Take things further back from the St. Andrews duel. The loss against Americans Caden Milheim by decision back in the Duke trials on November 23rd. In Presbyterian, this is just their second meet of the second dual meet of this 2025 calendar year, and had a long layoff after that Duke trial duel that they competed in on November 23rd. Had all of December off, a good chunk of the first part of January off as well. Our takedown scored by Palacio, and that will do it in this bout. As Air Force's Josh Palacio picks up the win. And that will be by major decision. And that'll